Hello everybody and welcome to another video. In this video it is going to be an airport update. I was going to say about that then. Yes, it's going to be another airport update now. Yeah, there probably isn't that much change in the world this time. I'll be doing something on the tutorial and stuff like that, but yeah, otherwise it was there is some stuff that's changed. Yeah. I was sort of having trouble talking because I banged my lip on one of my plane models that I just went on my bed and went bonk. One of my Harrier models, so yeah, my top lip is really swollen at the moment. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, I'll just get on to the stuff that's happening. So I guess we can start here then. As you can see, I've added, basically, if you're from this country, which I know a lot of you are, yeah, when you're on a motorway, you'll see things, you know, those massive signs which say, like, accident at junction 15 or whatever. Yeah, I basically put these signs in there, like, on the motorway, like, every half a mile or something like that, so I did one of these, like this, I did one there, where else have I done some? Oh, I did one there as well, I think there's one further along here, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, there's one there, is another one further along here? No. But yeah, essentially, I did them, so there was that one there, and where else was there one? There was another one further along here. It wasn't the one that was here. It was the one I've done. Was it here? Yes, it was. So yeah, yeah, I'll put that in. So yeah, so some of the stuff I've done on the motorway. Also, Atlanticraft has added in a couple more vehicles. Which ones did he do? I know that this was here, this was here, this was here. I think he put this car in, which looks pretty cool, and he also put in this car. So yeah, that's sort of the thing that he's doing, just sort of like an ongoing thing. So yeah, I know. In fact, I could go on the subway here because I want to give you a full tour of the of the actual airport terminal, because that is completely finished. Yeah. I did a few things that I need to do with it, and I realised that in that airport update when I was like, did I actually do and show you that this was done? But no, I didn't, so I'm going to give you a full tour of it. Regardless of, yeah, whether you've seen it before. So, yeah, we've got the Checkin here, we've got Thompson, Flybe, Jet2, Swiss, what's that, KLM, British Airways, Thomas Cook, and EasyJet. And, yeah, inside, I've got, all the little slogans in there, so just book it, Thomas Cook it. I'm going to go with Thomas Cook to Mallorca this year. Well, it might be Monarch, because we don't know, because Thomas Cook keep on blooming screwing up our blooming holiday, so... Just a tip, don't go with Thomas Cook. Get them out of business, because they have the worst sort of organisation in the world. Anyway, yes, this is the little track down here. It originally went down further, but because, essentially, around here, probably in the middle here, yeah, about here, and this is where the subway goes up here, and, yeah, as you can see, I've got little bits of the track here, so, yeah, I just didn't want to, just completely, yeah, I just didn't want to, oh, just going to make this slide. Yeah, I didn't want to do that because then it would just go right into the subway, so, yeah. I've had to do that, so, yeah, it's still fine. I think it looks pretty good. I have grey carpet? No, I do not. Where is it? It is up here, so... yeah, I got them. So, yeah, I've got this, and we've also got, this is where the subway comes up. And, yeah, this is just leading up to the airport walkway and the terminal cafe, which I sort of showed. Yeah, when I said there was going to be a cafe here, I have to put all the seats up here. Yeah, I added this cafe in, and what? Getting glitching out a bit there. Yeah, I've got a nice little bar here, if I switch that one there. Yeah, I've got a few stuff on here, torches everywhere. A little bit of a bar here, and you just go around here, and there's a little bit of an entrance for staff and stuff like that. And yeah, you've got a little walkway around here where you can go plane spotting. Watch the planes taxi past you if you wanted to. So, yeah. And I've got that. So we'll just drop down here. This is through security, as you can see here. So yeah, you just go through here. Put your stuff in there in the minecart, that's as if that's going through there. And then you go through this bit. And then you just go up the seats here, and you can go down into this, the departures lounge. Yeah, these little walkways lead onto the aircraft. And then also the thingamabobs. These little things, yeah, they're actually so you can actually get down to the ground level if there's a plane, yeah, like the Dornier 328, that, yeah, they're not tall enough to get up to these gates, so then they use them instead. And I was thinking, well, how am I going to, because I was thinking originally, it's like, how are they going to do that? So I thought, I'll just add one of these little things. Bit non-legit, but I guess it's a sort of a unique thing of this airport. So you've got the seats down here, I'll sort of split them out this way. There's another gate down there, that one's got nothing in it. Got a few more seats, and then this is departure drinks. Another little bar here. There used to be all lighting frames along here, but yeah, I was trying to do some other things up at where I was doing the traffic lights for the train station junction. So I had to get rid of all these, and I just put some blue wall in here. And did I put anything in there? No, I didn't. I realised that I don't have to go in that much detail. What I want to do is I want to go in, I just want to have so much detail, yeah, and when it comes to things like that, I'll just completely just leave it, because yeah, even if you go in there, like, this, yeah, I've gone into so much detail, and in fact, yeah, in a few days' time, I will be doing a world tour, because it'll be coming up to the world's 2-year anniversary. Yeah, it will be, what will it be? Yeah, it'll, I don't know. Essentially, yeah, around about, yeah, sort of this time. I think it was 11th of March I set up the world. I don't know exactly, but yeah. That's when I'm going to call it, so, yeah, that will be the date that I do the video. So, yeah, where's this door gone? Essentially, yeah, we've just got this there. Down here, and we've got that little plane taxiing out there, that Avraj 100, the Swiss Avraj 100. And through here, we've got this little shop. And yeah, just a bunch of shelves here. Instead of putting chests now, I think it's better to do shelves, because even if there's nothing on them, it looks a lot more realistic. So, yeah. Looks a bit like a storage warehouse when you look at it like this. It's just like... doo, 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 doo. And yeah, we've just got a little counter behind here. And we've also got little walkways out here, which I think looks pretty nice. And yeah, that's the end of this here. Through here, yeah, this is the sort of system which I have here, so I guess it'll be best to go out, I don't know. I want to find a plane, yeah, where it's open though, the door 328 namely. If we go out this way. Go through here, because there's actually walls to separate them now. Here it is. Because here, this actually comes up, because the door 328 is supposed to be unloading. So yeah. And I've got it in this nice purple livery. I actually took a picture of this at Norchester Airport, because I went plane spotting there, so... yeah, essentially you've got that, and then you've also got this minecart system. So what it is because, you know, you have, like, the luggage, which goes up to the little turnstiles in the middle, sort of like when in the purchase thing. So basically, they go up here, and yeah, I know there's nothing on here, but... Again, that thing with detail, you're not really going to see that, and if you do, then it's just a little thing that you see. So, yeah. And this up here, if I just, yeah, I've got some stone. Yeah, basically, this is where they come up. And, yeah, then they'll come up around here, and apparently put some stuff. Oh, yeah, because it's meant to be unloading, isn't it? So, yeah, I've got some stuff around here, as if they're just going around one of these little turnstiles here, and you just be able to pick up your luggage. But what you actually do, you just come through here, yeah, either through here, as this is doing, or through there, which is, that's not many open. And you'd come through there, if it was a higher aircraft, and then same sort of thing as that was down below, you just put your stuff in there, go through the X-ray, pick it up on the other side, and then you grab your bags and off you go. Got some little arrows down here like this, kind of like the idea that, yeah, it's just supposed by this little wall here, and you can just see the people on the other side. I think it's a, yeah, pretty unique thing, so... yeah, same sort of things in here, same sort of jazz. I need to get out, that was the wrong way. So yeah, it's the same sort of thing. And the Jet 2, was the Jet 2 unloading? Yeah, the Jet 2 was unloading as well, isn't it? Because this is meant to be where the arrivals is. And so yeah, this is coming through here, and we've only got apparently one down here. No, it'll be, yeah, as if just the last passengers are coming off of that. And yeah. And then this goes down here. This was where, yeah, this was going to come into contact with the sort of check-in desk. So, yeah, what I did was I sorted that out. And, yeah, now you just can go down here. As you can see, sort of, where the bedrock was. There's not torches there for some reason. Why not? There's a block missing. Oh. That's where I broke in, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Right, let me just grab some clay. Dink. So, yeah. And you come through there, go through these doors, so yeah, you come through the other side, and you're back through here. So, yeah, and then you just come through here. This one leads to the car park. Now, this is this is where I want to go. So yeah, I guess I could show you what I've done on the inside of the KLM Engineering hangars. So you did see them last time if you watched the last one, and yeah, I basically added a subway system to get in. So it goes out here like this, and you got a little subway going down here under the car park, as you can see, with the obsidian and white wall above me. And yeah, it just comes down here. And yeah, to get onto this side, you got this one, and to get on this side, you got this one. This one is where I've actually done the progress. So yeah, originally I had sort of like what did I have? I need grey carpet again, don't I? Stone pressure plate. Right, where is it? It is there. And so essentially what I did, I went every 4 blocks or so, something like this, and yeah, I just did that all the way along here, and just put carpet on top of it like this, so then I could have light on the floor, so then it would actually be like these lights go down here. But I don't know. I didn't really, at first I was sold on the idea, but then I thought, no, it's not really gonna work, is it? Because it'll look a bit weird with all the carpet sticking up everywhere, even if it was, yeah, not very seeable, so I essentially just thought, no, I'll just rip them all out. So yeah, I want to get one side done first before I do this side, because yeah, I have a habit of doing all one thing the same way and then trying to change the whole thing. It's better to come up with a final design on one thing, and then when the next one comes, even if you change it a little bit there, then you don't have much to do to change it on this side. So yeah, that's what I've done even. So yeah, it's the same sort of thing like that. So if you go out here, I'll just come out by the car park. That also goes into the taxiway as well, if you saw that black and yellow line. And so yeah, if we go, whoa. Come out the doors here, and up we come here. What I've done, as well as having like the KLM logo there, I've also put it here. And yeah, it's in like KLM Engineering. I've actually realised that, yeah, I didn't put the engineering text on the other side. And I'll just put KLM, because it's meant to be KLM Engineering. Yeah. Didn't put any of the text underneath, but yeah, I just thought I'd have to put it on the side so yeah, it can be identified. So yeah, we've got that done. Is there anything else done? Yet again, I didn't really change much of this. Oh yeah, something which I've come and done now is a new thing with aircraft designs. And so in the engines, instead of having a black wall with iron bars in the front of it, I've put a button, because then it actually looks like the inside of the engine, because you know, like the middle of the engine. It's like a pointy cone, so yeah, I decided to do that with all my aircraft. So yeah, I've gone around and retrofitted all of the engines. The turboprops didn't actually change, and oh yeah. Another thing which I've done is I've changed the hotel. Yes, another sort of realistic thing which I've been going through. Yeah, it just a little bit unrealistic if you ask me. And yeah, since Atlanticraft was doing this this world was a proper airport. He did a hotel which was quartz and blue stained glass, and I thought, should we just do that for the Airport View Hotel? He was like, yes, finally! So yeah, I just did that. I still got the signs up there because I like the colour of that. So yeah, it's still all the same inside, yeah, just with white walls and blue stained glass. And then yeah, upstairs, did I change upstairs? I think I did. Yeah, I changed a few things in here. Yeah, like the fact that I had, oh no, I haven't finished this, have I? No. It's meant to be, yeah, a thingy here, a little, drop bar hook. That's going to be above here, and that one's there. Yeah, it's meant to be like a little tap, works before I use a lever, and that doesn't look very realistic, so I'll have to go around and do that for all of them, but yeah, that is what I've done with that. Now, there's also, you might have seen, when I was starting up the video, in the background, what I've been doing with my VC10. So, the reason why I've chopped this whole wall out is, yeah, I have completely changed the design of my VC10. And so essentially, I will probably do a tutorial improvement on it at some point. But essentially, when you went in here, it was like a wide-body aircraft. When I designed it, it was a wide-body aircraft, as you can see. And, yeah, it's meant to be narrow-body, like Concorde and the Trident. And I was thinking, well, if it's just going to be a proper plane, and I don't want to make it look like the size of a 747, which is what it was, and it didn't even look like the Super VC10, because like this it looked like the standard, just with how the fuselage was done. It was just Yeah, it was just totally unrealistic, and even now that I've chopped this bit out, you can sort of see it looks a little bit longer than this side. And so yeah, what I've done on that design is I've basically got some pictures from my tutorial world, and yeah, I guess I could I'll show you at some point. But yeah, by the next airport update this will be changed, and you can sort of see how it is done. So yeah, I think it looks much better now. It's not just that I've changed. I've also sort of lowered this tail. I've made it a lot shorter because it looks way too thick. And I've changed things up with the tailplane. I've basically scaled everything down because yeah, the V6M was absolutely huge. When yeah, it's not meant to be as big as it is. I mean, the wingspan is still the same, things like that. Well, actually, no, it isn't. The wingspan is well, I was going to do it here, but I guess I can. Yeah, the wingspan is essentially this. I've just taken this off, and like that, and yeah, sort of broken these bits on the back as well to make that realistic. So, yeah, if I just changed the wing shape like that, it would be like this. If I just yeah, break all of that. Yeah, just be, all of this will be broken away, all of this will be broken away, like this, and like this. And as well, so yeah, I just shorten the wing a bit because it doesn't need to be that big, because it's not as thick anymore. And so yeah, it is just going to be a narrow body, yes, it will look a lot more realistic than it was before. Look at that, that's a lot smaller than that was. So yeah, that's just one of the things I'm going to be doing, because it's being moved in, it doesn't really matter where this is, so... Yeah, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I will be, I am currently in the process of changing that. So yeah, I was going to add another thing in the museum. I was thinking about adding a BAC 111, I don't know. I'll possibly add another RGA here or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, is that it? I think it's it. Yeah, that is pretty much all I think of. As I said, I haven't really been doing much in here. Most of it was sort of, yeah, straight after I did the airport update. And I've been in here a few times, but yeah, I haven't done quite as much as I normally do, so... Yeah, one thing that I definitely need to do, which is probably going to be the next thing I do, and so yeah, definitely changing this blooming livery hanger, is because, yeah, what I've done over here, this looks so much more realistic now. This is... I basically just got a picture of the front of the KLM Engineering hangars, and that's what it looks like. Actually, it looks like an airport hangar. It's just like a white... Looks like a blooming white building with text on it, so... yeah, I will be changing this. I'll be changing out... I sort of did it with this, as you can see with the glass, which I think was pretty cool. I probably will take out the side lighting. But yeah, otherwise, I will be just making this... I won't be changing the shape, I'll just be changing it all out to different colours, which will take a million years, but... you know, some things are going to take a while in this just to change over, just because of the way that I've done them. But yeah, I think it will be fine in the long run, so... Excuse me. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Oh, I think... yeah, I also filled in this little spot here. Sort of a little minor detail, but yeah, there was a bit of grass that didn't really need to be here, so I just filled that in. And like that, and also I need... I've just realised, I don't think that I've actually done with, what is it, the cargo terminal. I haven't actually put in the stone in the middle of the taxiways there. No, I haven't. And so yeah, I need to go do that. Oh, I actually need to change this 737, as I said. So yeah, it's outdated. Yeah, I need to change it to the one which is over in the air livery hangar. So yeah, this is completed now. Yeah, the whole inside of the terminal. I just need to do some stuff out here, and I also put a FedEx truck here. I thought it would look cool, and I don't actually want them. And yeah, then it won't look like a British truck, or sort of like a European truck. Basically, an American truck has like the blooming tubes coming out the side here, which were here originally on Lord Dacker's design. So I just took it out, essentially. So yeah, I just made this quite cool little truck with the other FedEx logo over there, so... yeah, that'll just be sort of one of the truck types that I've got on here, and I'll be filling that in, and everything I said. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So, yeah, didn't do anything with the files, but yeah, just it's essentially, I'll be flipping over to different projects over time. I don't like sticking onto one thing in this, because I think anybody would just get bored. So yeah, I like having all these little projects going. And so yeah, things like, yeah, just doing the decorations, and yeah, it's going to be, well, the terminals are finished now. But it's, yeah, going to be things like, it was things like turning this to white, and then going to be turning this to a proper grey, which will look pretty cool. And things like that. So yeah. I did actually show you that I changed these. I don't know. I changed them to red, so yeah, you could distinguish it, so... yeah. I am nattering on a lot, yes. We will finish... Where will we finish? We'll finish by... the Vulcan, why not? So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and thank you for taking my video. If you're new to my channel, I'll click on this video and hope you watch this one length. If you did, do you like my museum? I think it's like a cool little addition to our world, because yeah. It allows me to add a lot of aircraft types, which I've designed in here, because a lot of them are older ones, like the VC-10, Trident, Concorde, things like that. Well, Concorde's not my design. It's all Dakars, and I've just edited it a million times. Yeah. Things like that, just putting in, like the TSR-2, the Hamilton Comet, things like that. I think it's just, yeah. A good little thing, so, leave you with this image of this broken VC-10, yeah, to end out this video. So again, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video if you search for that one as well. Bye! Now I need to go punching away this VC-10 wing. Try doing it with swiftness.